creates buildings much as a work of art, really. He did his architecture degree at the Royal College of Art and is an artist really as much as an architect. We're in a house known as Silverlight in Harrow Road, London W10. We were trying to find a building that was a bit more interesting than most of the houses in Notting Hill. And we engaged somebody to find us a building, a commercial estate agent. And then one day he came up with this building, which was a powder puff factory. We had to put in an offer for it, subject to change of use from industrial to residential. And to do that we had to get an architect. And I just read that day in the newspaper a piece about a house David Adjaye just completed and how he said modern architecture doesn't have to cost a fortune. And so I said, well, let's phone up. And so we rang up and he fortunately agreed to see us the following morning. So the morning at 8 o'clock we met David and he showed us some of the work he'd done and we were extremely impressed. And at the end of it, we weren't quite sure who was interviewing who, really. Anyway, he did agree to do it. And he produced a full set of designs to convert the existing industrial building. And then at a progress meeting a few months later, David suddenly suggested, well, why don't we demolish the whole building and just build a new one? The predominant pieces of wood that we've used in here are zebrano, which you'll see in the dining table and the stairs down behind the kitchen and in the bedroom. And he likes the materials to recur in different places. You'll see a material that's in the ceiling somewhere, in a door somewhere else. Every one of David Adjaye's buildings I've been in has an area of shuttering ply somewhere. It's a kind of like a signature material. So in our case it appears in the staircase there between the bedroom, and it also appears in the ceiling of the very top room. It was also the same material that was used to make the moulds for all poured concrete bits as well. The concrete sofa is not actually fixed to the floor, but I think it weighs about 4.5 tons. So the ceilings in most of the building are simply these steel trays in which the concrete floors above is poured. And then David decided that it would be a nice idea to have a mirrored band around the top of the walls in most rooms, which gives the illusion of the steel trays continuing through to the next room as if they're a separate thing. And it also tends to reflect the sunlight as it bounces off the canal and comes through the windows.